Hi class, this is Miss Cook. I wanted to work this particular example on video for you rather than like writing out the instructions because it will require some drawing. And I think it's just better to see this in action. So let's go ahead and work this out. So from a point on level ground, 125 feet from the base of the tower, the angle of elevation is 57.2 degrees. And I want to approximate the height of the tower to the nearest foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pieces of information this problem gives me and draw a triangle. So the first thing it says is I have a point on level ground. Okay, so we'll draw a point, P. All right, and then that point is 125 feet from the base of a tower. All right, so I can make a horizontal line, and then here's my tower. Okay, and then this distance from P to here, the base of my tower, is 125 feet. Okay. Now, the angle of elevation is 57.2 degrees, and that angle of elevation is going to refer to the angle that's formed if I were to connect that point P up to the tower, the top of the tower. So that is this angle right here. So that's 57.2, excuse me. All right. So now that we have our right triangle, we can solve for the information the problem wants. In this case, it wants us to approximate the height of the tower. So I want to find this right here. Now, since I have a right triangle, I can label this triangle just like a regular right triangle. So before, I think this was angle A, this was B, side B, this would be side A, this would be angle B, and then this would be side little c, and then the base of my tower, that right angle is angle capital C. All right. So now we have the angle of elevation, or angle A, and we have side B, and we want to find side A, which is the height of the tower. Okay. So I need to pick a trigonometric function that involves angle A, side B, and side A. Well, that sounds like either tangent or cotangent. So I mentioned before when we were solving right triangles that you can use either one. I personally like to pick the trigonometric function that will put my variable, in this case A, not in the denominator. So tangent is opposite over adjacent. So I'm going to use tangent of A equals little a over B. So that means tangent of 57.2 equals A over the length of side B, which is 125 feet. All right, so now I simply move the 125 over and multiply. So now side A is 125 times, excuse me y'all, let me erase that, times tangent of 57.2 degrees. So now I just need to plug that into my calculator. All right, so 125 times tangent of 57.2. Let me make sure that is correct. Yep. All right, also need to make sure that my calculator is in degrees, and it is. So then I hit enter, and I get 193.962. Now this problem wants me to round, it says, to the nearest foot. So I'm going to say that my answer is 194. And that'll be feet. So the height of my tower is 194 feet. and you're done.